I actually look kind of crazy. I love these pants. These are actually from Shein. They have little bows on the back pockets, which is so cute. My hair looks crazy because it needs to be washed so bad. It's so stiff and oily. Also, my mirror is disgusting. Wow, embarrassing. Anyway, got my husband's big old jacket on and my cute little knockoff Uggs. These are actually from Shein too. If y'all know, y'all know. All I shop at is Shein. So anything I'm wearing, if it's mine, probably Shein. Again, this is my husband's. I think it's from like Minimal, which is crazy. I don't pay those prices. I'm not bougie at all. Anyway, let's go. Let's go book shopping. I actually feel like I haven't been book shopping in so long. With me being such a cheap person, I don't know. I'm just surprised that like I still shop at Barnes. Like if I get books, 9 times out of 10 it's coming from Barnes. But I feel like it's just the whole like experience of it, like actually going to the store. Sorry guys, I'm sick if I sound nasally or weird or anything, but just the act of like going to the store and being in all the books and walking down the aisles and like looking through them and like all that, I don't know, I think it just adds to the experience. I always tell my husband that buying books is one hobby and reading books is a separate hobby, because I don't know, I genuinely enjoy buying books. Even though I'm going to buy them and they're probably going to sit on my shelf for a while before I actually read them, I still really enjoy the act of buying books. Anyway, I said all that to say the prices at Barnes are definitely overpriced. I feel like they have kind of taken advantage of the fact that like book talk has blown up and so many people are reading now. I don't know how much books were priced at Barnes before, before book talk blew up like 2 years ago or whatever. Yeah, I am going to try to move into 2026 not buying crazy price books just because I get to shop at Barnes. Like, yeah, okay, go look around at Barnes if I want to get out of the house, that's fine, but like if I actually want to purchase books, I can't really thrift books because all the places around me don't have good books, but like Book Outlet, Amazon, things like that, because the prices are so much cheaper. I also know that there is a book, what's it called, Books A Million near me. I don't know how their prices are. I haven't been to a Books A Million since I was like 18, no, like 19 or something. Today is the last day of Barnes & Noble's, what is it called, like after Christmas sale or something, which I just found out about today. And I think it's 25% off the whole store, plus I am like an exclusive Barnes member, which again, gonna try not to spend as much money in 2026, so I'll probably be canceling, but I just renewed it in like September, so I'll probably let it go until September, obviously, and then I don't think I'm gonna renew. We'll see about that. I'll keep y'all updated. Anyway, why do I keep going on tangents? What was I saying? Okay, so the last day of the 25% off sale, I have a 10% off for my membership, which I'm assuming they'll add on to the 25%. I have a $5 off code from buying books last time. Like, you know how you get like rewards after you buy like 10 books or something. And then I also have a $25 gift card from Christmas. And then I also have a $15 gift card from the Fetch app that I use, which if you don't know, there's this app called Fetch. This is not sponsored, but there's this app called Fetch where you can scan receipts to any stores that you shop at, and it'll give you points based off what you bought, and you can use those points to redeem gift cards. I always get Barnes & Noble gift cards. So yeah, anyway, if you want to check it out, I'll have it linked below in the description if I remember. And if you sign up after you scan your first receipt, you will get, I want to say 2,000 free points, which is equal to like $2 essentially. So we'll both get a free 2,000 points. And like I said, you can use that for whatever. You can get a Barnes gift card, Amazon, Target, Starbucks, literally all different types of gift cards on there. Again, that's not sponsored. I just genuinely love the app. I've been using it for years. Okay, anyway, let me get my membership card. I have no idea what I'm coming here for. I'm literally just coming here to vibe. I don't know what happened to my membership card. I know for a fact I grabbed it because I remember telling you guys, okay, grab my membership card. And then I went to the checkout and it wasn't in my pocket. So I'm thinking because I had my wallet, I didn't have my membership card in my wallet apparently because it's not in there. And then I had my camera. So I'm like, maybe when I put my camera away, maybe it like slipped out of my pocket. I don't know. And now I'm stressed because I'm like, okay, someone's gonna take my membership card and take my rewards points. which would suck and be so rude. So hopefully somebody like returns it to the front or something. Okay, y'all, it's hours later. Honestly, I'm back home now, obviously. I got sidetracked with like cleaning my whole house. You know, it's right after Christmas, so I had to get the toys settled, get all the mess cleaned up. My daughter, who is 2, got kinetic sand for Christmas. Who the heck did that? So anyway, yeah, that wasn't a very smart idea. So I had to clean up all that sand, clean up the toys, the boxes, break down boxes, do dishes. I'm tired. Anyway, I also did work out, so props to me. I'm gonna clap it up. I did. It was just a 30-minute treadmill workout, so it wasn't anything crazy, but I'm trying to get back into working out, and I haven't been working out lately. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys the books I got. Also, update, I did end up finding my membership card. There still are good people out in the world, because I went inside to the front desk, or to the little help desk, and they ended up having my card there, so someone turned it in for me, which is so kind, but also the right thing to do. So it's like on one hand, you can't really clap for someone doing something they should do, but at the same time, not everybody would have done that. So thank you to whoever did that. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys the books I got. I ended up getting 3 books. The first one is The Tattooist of, you know, my big age, I still don't know how to say this, Auschwitz. The Tattooist of Auschwitz. We're going to move on. I also got Blue Sisters by Coco Mellers. I just saw someone talking about this book today, and it was one of their 5 stars, or I think 6-star reads of 2025. So I had to read it. Apparently it's very emotional. It will make you cry. It's very deep. It's about sisterhood, grief, just a lot of different things. So I am looking forward to that. And then I got this book called Beloved by Toni Morrison. It sounded good. Staring unflinchingly into the abyss of slavery, this spellbinding novel transforms history into a story as powerful as Exodus and as intimate as a lullaby. Seth, its protagonist, was born a slave and escaped to Ohio, but 18 years later she is still not free. She has too many memories of Sweet Home, the beautiful farm where so many hideous things happened, and Seth's new home is haunted by the ghost of her baby who died nameless and whose tomb is engraved with a single word, beloved. So this book sounds very deep and heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. I am excited to read it, but I'm also scared to read it. But these are the type of books that I'm really trying to go for, especially in 2026. I'm excited to read that. Also scared, so we'll see how that goes. Also, I haven't even acknowledged this. I have on a weighted vest. Y'all don't mind that. I'm actually going to take it off because I've had it on for like 2 hours now. Oh my gosh, my shoulders. I also did get these little Lego plants. I don't know. I feel like there's a way to like connect these in more, but right now it's just dangling. Anyway, I got these little Lego plants for Christmas. They are so freaking cute. This one's the cutest because its little mouth, it looks like it's chewing gum. But yeah, I just put those together today, so that's cute. And then I also got this. I keep saying it's a jelly cat. It's not a jelly cat, but this cute little flower thing. So now that I have these for my bookshelf and then I have new books, I feel like I need to rearrange my bookshelf because the way it is now, there's literally nowhere for these to go unless they just sit in front of the books, and obviously I don't want them just blocking the books. So I feel like it's time to reorganize my shelves, which I've wanted to do it anyway for a while. I just kind of get overwhelmed with it, and I was like, I don't know what to do about it, but we're going to sit here and try to set these up and organize them and kind of play around with it, so y'all just enjoy. Update, I literally haven't gotten any progress done. I'm going to do it tomorrow because my kid just woke up. One of my kids just woke up from sleep, and it's like 11:30 at night, so I gotta get them back to sleep. Still have to do my Bible study and get ready for bed myself, so yeah, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Hi, sweet girl.
You're so cute.
Do you know you're so cute?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, so we are back. I still have no clue exactly what I want to do with the bookshelf, so I think I'm just going to kind of move stuff around and kind of play around with it. I know I still want my TBR on this side and then my already read books on this side because I like it to be separate. I like to be able to just come over here and see exactly what I have left and just pick from it rather than having to like go through and like, did I read this already? You know, stuff like that. So I know I want to do that, but I don't know how I can do it in a way that fits everything. Let me just put all of my books together by genre, and then we'll see how much space I have after that. Some of these books I don't even know what the genre is because I just grabbed books, but I know these came out of like the general fiction section. So we're just gonna go based off where I got the books. Leaving?
Yeah.
I don't know if Ellen Hildebrand counts as like romance or general fiction. I'm pretty sure general fiction. So dropping down here, I have my Twilight series, which I've only read books 1 and 2, so Twilight and New Moon. So I just have it on the TBR side because most of the series is unfinished. I have my hardcover thrillers here, and then I have this After series, which this isn't the complete series, but when I used to read in high school, I pretty much only read books that were like on Wattpad, and this was one of the books that I read. First of all, not a book that I should have been reading, okay, but this was one of the books that I read at the time. And so in my adult years, I couldn't really remember fully what it was about. It was still fun to read, at least I thought. And so I was like, oh, I remember reading this when I was in high school. Maybe I should get it because someone was selling these books on Facebook, and so I got them. I said, girl, cut the show. Like, let's stop it right there. That was too much for me. I'm not into like the super spicy, smutty type of books, and that was, wow, that takes the cake. So I have these just down here chilling because I don't want to keep these books, but I also don't want to put them in a little free library and have like a kid stumble upon these and say like, oh wow, sounds good, and then read what's in that. Okay, so I don't know what to do with these books, so it's just been chilling down here. I think I'm gonna put it all the way at the bottom shelf along with these books, which I also want to take to a little free library because these two are basically duplicates. I already have these books on my shelf, and then this one is just, I don't know if I want to give this away or not because like it doesn't have the dust cover and it's like super dirty and written on, but I'm pretty sure this was my stepsister's book probably in high school. So I don't know, I just feel so bad throwing books away. Like I don't want to throw it away, but I also don't know if I should like put this in a little free library, you know? Like, I don't know. This is actually my husband's, but I'm actually going to start it soon. So I'm just going to leave it here for now. But non-fiction books. So these down here are pretty much my husband's, and then these up here are mine. I haven't finished these yet, but since I only have a few non-fiction, I just like to keep them all together. So we're just going to leave that as it is over here. I don't think I'm really going to change anything here. But going back here, I need to figure out what I want to do with my thrillers. And since Twilight isn't a thriller, I think I'm going to actually have it with some of these general fiction books because I have so many that, yeah, I think I need to figure out how to set that up. Alright, I think for the most part that this is how I'm going to set it up. Of course, I might come in and change up a few things. But for now, I think I like it. I definitely need to get more little decor things for my shelf because they're so cute, and I have more spots that I want to fill in, like right there. We're gonna work on that. But let me show you guys, let me give you guys a little mini tour. So up here we still have all of the romance books. I didn't really change anything up here except the fact that I put Binding 13 like this. And then this is my husband and I. We got like a little custom figurine, which is so cute. So I put it on the romance section for obvious reasons. But yeah, I think it's so cute. His is cuter than mine because it actually looks very much like him. Mine doesn't fully look like me, but it's still cute. Okay, it's still me. Okay, up here I feel like I need 1 or 2 more books just to fill it in. So now I feel like I have to go to Barnes or Amazon or something and get more books because I don't like that gap, but it's fine. Second row, we have all of the hardcovers here, and then pretty much all the general fiction, or not all the general fiction, but like the general fiction that's more of like storytelling, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. Down here on the third row, we have more of the dystopian and classics for fiction books. And of course, we have the Hunger Games series here, which I'm missing one. I'm gonna have to buy it. down here, I actually don't think I changed this shelf at all. I didn't touch the shelf at all. These are my fiction books that I have already read. As you can see, it's filling up quite a bit, so we're gonna have to probably expand this to another shelf at some point. But I actually have slowed down on reading fiction books, or I said fiction books, I meant thriller books lately. So I think it's fine for now to leave it like this, but eventually it's gonna have to expand. Then we're just going to slide over. So now we're at the books that I have not read. So I have 2 shelves technically dedicated to thriller books. I was heavy on thriller for a while, and I actually did a haul on Facebook where someone sold like 21 thriller books, and I think I only paid like $20 or something, which means I got each book for like less than $1. But anyway, so I have a bunch of thriller books that I haven't read yet, and those are just sitting here. And then I just threw the Twilight series there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I do have this shelf blank down here, which is fine. We don't need to fill it in right now. It's fine, it's fine. So yeah, there's that. Moving up, I have this cute little Lego guy that I just made. We have the sci-fi type of books here, and then the Ellen Hilderbrand books right here, which I feel like kind of is strange because they're kind of romance, but they're also general fiction. I don't really know what the vibe is. I haven't read one, like I said, but that's what I understand from her books. But anyway, I put it there. I think it's cute. I like how it's on display like that. And then up here is probably one of my favorite sections, only because I like these style of books, and it is the more general fiction, a few classics here, and then this little guy sitting up here, which is so freaking cute to me. And then I didn't really change this at all either, except I did add pictures of you up here because I'm pretty sure it is a romance book. So I put that up there, and I put Tell Me Lies up here. I thought it was a thriller, but I'm pretty sure that's also romance, really. I love having this on display like that. That is so freaking cute.
Not me.
Not you. Okay. So anyway, yeah, there's my shelves. I think they're so cute. My husband's gonna put all his figures up there. Okay, Tootie. I feel like I now need to shop for 2 or 3 more books, but I'm going to try to refrain. Today is literally January 1st, so it is a new year, new beginnings, and I'm going to try to stick to my goals of not just spending money on unnecessary things and just buying books because I can. I need to go on a book buying ban starting today. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was my first time doing a video like this, so hopefully it wasn't too hectic and all over the place and chaotic. But yeah, as I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.